So we do a little search here for Mary Morrissey, and right away her website comes up right on the top. Mary Morrissey. The name of her site is Mary Morrissey. The description of the link is Mary Morrissey. Mary Morrissey is in the description text. This isn't completely perfect because she should really have a meta description in her code. So what's happening is Google is reading the top of her site, which is how Google reads. Google reads here first. They read the title, and then they read the text on the page. So she's got good search engine performance, really good. So we come to the site, and here's a picture of her looking right at us. It's a completely engaging site. She's kind of in a funny position. If you look at this too long, she looks a little deformed. But I've got this picture with her business card that I got from her taped up on my desk as a model for me to copy. I think it's great. The way she's done her header is really terrific. If you see here, when you roll over something, it shows you the embedded name. So when Google readers read this, or people who are visually impaired read this, it says Mary Morrissey, which is another keyword. So it looks like a signature here, so it's very personal, transforming possibilities into realities. She's got a great tagline. It's a nice feeling of water here. It's not really meaningful, but I would rather see the sky because the sky's the limit. And I actually, for some reason, I thought the sky, she did use the sky, so I don't know. The sky seems more intuitive because the sky's the limit. Claim your free dream building gift here. This is great. This is a call to action. You're telling people to do something, and this is a great way for people to connect to her. You're giving away a free gift. Free, people love free. It's hard to, which one first? They're probably the exact same thing. Yes, I'd like my free gift. I'm only asking them to fill out 2 things and to give me the nearest city. That's not too much to ask. Get my gifts. This button, this is call to action, is huge. Get my gifts. This is terrific. When I roll over this, usually you can roll over something, and down in the left-hand corner here, it'll show you, you can't see the left-hand corner, so I'm going to bring up in the thing. Usually when you go down to the left-hand corner, when you roll over something, on the left-hand corner here, watch it, you'll see the link. So this is Mary Morrissey's blog, which is what a journal is. It was a weblog or web journal originally. It's a place where you can interact with people. Events and retreats. Be coached by Mary. Become a coach. So these links are task-oriented more than links about her programs. They're more different areas of the sites. And these are really what people are looking for. How can I interact with Mary? Where can I see Mary? What services can I get from Mary? So we have these, and she has really engaging, nice pictures here. These are different colors, but it's very intuitive. When they're clearly buttons. They're shaped like buttons. When I roll over them, they definitely change to something different. So I know that these are buttons I can click on. She's really engaging me with this picture here too. This looks really great. Your Empowered 2011 starts here, but she's using 2 devices here to get people's names, to get people to register. So here we have another registration that's actually asking me for the name, last name, email, and nearest city. But my promise is so big, my free dream building gift here, I'm getting more here than just contact me. So since I'm getting something for free, I'm more likely to fill this out. And here we have another button. This is kind of a funky button. I'm not sure I like this button. I prefer her more square buttons. But here the word free is not a link. I don't expect it to be a link. But one thing I will say is that she does not have a clear link color. Right here, this is the intuitive color for links, is blue with an underline, or blue with no underscore, and when you roll over you see an underscore. It's very clear that this is a link, except that she's using type, and this is another faux pas, not a faux pas, but a usability mistake. If you're using blue for a link, you shouldn't be using here, because I'm expecting to click on these things. So this actually is not very good usability, but she's so damn engaging and so cute. I just can't resist. Look at her styling of this photo. Background is blurred out, nice simple colors, very easy on the eyes. She has a beautiful smile. I mean, I'm already in love with her, just looking at the pictures, and I don't even know what she does. I haven't even looked. And she has drop downs that she uses for her sub pages. So she has a lot of sub pages, and then she has triple sub pages. So these are child pages and child of child pages. But it's okay because she's got simple, clear navigation up here of the sections, and drop downs. I would put a background behind here, and I would make these rollovers blue, which is much more intuitive. But because she's using red, it's kind of clear, and she's not using red anywhere else, so it's acceptable to use a different color, but it does, we have red as a link here and blue as a link here, but it's so intuitive because these look like buttons that it's really just fine. And when this drops down, this is a little hard to read over the type. I would have put a color background behind these drop downs, but drop downs are a much more effective way to give people a lot of information. And look here, Mary's free dream building kit, dream builder email. Again, we're free. She's offering a lot. So you know, the reason that you give people something for free is so that they will give you their email. Contact Mary. Let's see what we do. And she has got a contact form, but I've already engaged with her so much. By the time I get to the contact, I'd be willing to give more message, more information. This is really not necessary. If you're asking somebody for a message, you don't need a subject and you don't need a general inquiry, a category. These usually indicate that different people are going to answer these, but really these are three things for the same information. You really don't have to ask people to fill out that much. It irritates them. So I'm going to pause this while I go answer the UPS. So the other thing that Mary has, which is really nice here, is ways to follow Mary. So she's got Twitter, she's got a YouTube channel, Facebook page, LinkedIn, MySpace, Flickr photos, her blog, and then she's got a nice thing for you to share. If you think Mary Mann is terrific, you can share in all these places. It's kind of redundant. It's these are public places where people list interesting links, Google, MySpace, but these features here that Mary has, these are things that can easily be added in to a PHP site. Phone numbers here. It's really good to have a phone number. A lot of people don't like to email. They do like to call. When you leave a phone number, it is really to me, I don't usually like to engage in a website at all that doesn't have a phone number. So let's check out Mary's store. She's got things we could buy, and look at how big this button is, how clearly marked it is. It's very clear, very simple. Again, I don't like the use of blue type. It's consistent, but now we have red. I don't know, blue is the link here, and this is blue. I would get rid of this. I know she's doing it to match her background here, but I would use headers in red. But her type is black, so it's easy to read. She has real big buttons. She's really into these big button graphics. And now this one, I would have done something different here because it's so inconsistent with this, and this is kind of the problem we have on Tony George Productions. But this is a very $1 a day for a 30-day trial. This is great. Now, I felt a little ripped off by this, frankly, because it actually, try it now for $1. The reality of this,
Morrissey.
so we have a video.
You really could improve your life for the better.
Now,
30
I
years
actually,
ago, I was struggling.
I think I did this, but I got it free from her workshop. Again, we have this great engaging picture. I'm going to mute. So, but her order button here is very clear. I'm just going to click beside it. If you click on it, you'll go to the order. Now, this is where I got pissed off, because I want to know up front what you're going to charge me. And what this is called a bait and switch, and people really hate this. Yes, I understand that my card will be charged only $1 for the first 30 days. After that, I will be billed at a rate of $29.95. I bought something that was supposed to be a free sample, and I was paying $4.99 for shipping, and I was shocked to find a $95 charge on my credit card the next month, and I had to really fight to get it taken off because there was tiny little type on the bottom of the page, and she is telling me when I'm ready to pay, when I'm here ready to check out. She is giving me the information, but people get excited and they click away, especially with these clear buttons. So this really bothered me, but I probably won't want to. It's very cute, but it bothered me. It felt like a bait and switch to me, and if you're going to tell me something is $1, it needs to be $1. And so now we're kind of changing to a different look here. We have different navigation. But this works fine, because really all I'm doing is the 1-minute method, and that's all that's on this page. She's selling me the 1-minute method. She's selling me, look at this, is a terrific sales page. It's a graphical sales page. So if I don't order right now at the top, I slide down here, what if 1 minute a day you could change the trajectory of your life? There's a video going, convincing me. And if I'm still not convinced, there's more information about my choices. And then order now, she's asking me. And here's how it works. Finally here, she's telling me the $29.95. So I would, I would give people the one thing in a month and then call them after that and see what they thought about it. See if it was effective. Shauna is a fundraiser, and she is always looking for, she loves when she makes mistakes, because it gives her an opportunity to call donors and check in with them and connect with them and say, I'm sorry we made a mistake and this is how we're fixing it. So we have order, contact us, login. We have good contact us. Here's a nice email link, very simple, no more forms. We'll get back to you as soon as possible. So she's got different websites for really everything she does. So I'm just going to see, it's easy to get back to where I was, to get back to events and retreats. So she's a really good model in a lot of ways, in terms of cleanliness, ease of use, big buttons, easy to see things. She's got some cognitive dissonance issues, but they're really minor, and they're fairly acceptable. I think that this is a really great model. She's a model for what you're doing. She's your coach, and we don't have to make a site that looks just like hers, but in terms of usability and ease and clarity and simplicity, I think it's a really good model.